Welcome again to the Benster Show, and it's a brand new year as we know it. It's 2023. All the hype is gone, all the booze, the vibe, the festive season spirit is all gone, and now we are faced with back to school, and that's what we're talking about on this show today. Me and Odwa will be looking at the challenges of back to school in details. And Odwa, please greet the audience.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year, and we are going back to school. My name is Odwa Mahlomakulu. It's nice being here again.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Back to school. It happens every year.
Every year, and abantu benza ngathi abayazi ukuthi there will be back to school.
Even after COVID.
Yes.
And during COVID.
And during COVID.
Yeah. Do you remember during COVID that there was this big gap?
Yes.
And when now back to school was proposed, I think teachers were opposing that. No, we can't go back to school and stuff like that. And the Minister of Health, Ma'am Angie, said,
yeah, yeah. Because abantu bayenza ngathi back to school ayisoze yenzeke ngoma kuba mnandi ukuhlala ekhaya kube mnandi bana kuyatyiwa kuyaspendwa and abantu abayicina ukuthi they will go back to school.
Buyelani emsebenzini.
Injalo.
Yeah, but let us start with grade R.
Yes.
Since the government now adopted the grade R on our mainstream
primary schools, yes.
Mainstream primary schools, I think grade R's first day is hectic.
It's hectic.
Yeah. Especially if the child did not attend kindergarten or preschool.
I was about to say that. That's why the government proposed ukuthi at least umntana akho before ngene grade R akangene 2 years preschool.
Early childhood development.
Yes. Yeah. Because kuba nzima lanto ukuthi umntana uyomshiya first day umntana akhala imini yonke akho into akayenzayo. Nawe nxa umshiya kulo gate uyakhala ufuna ukukulandela. So at least ngomqhelise ukuthi umntana uyamshiya.
Yeah.
So preschool then we ask ukuthi nakamshiya esikolweni ayizoba a problem.
And in fact what I must also highlight about back to school, there can be many casualties. I'm talking from experience. Because children are not familiar with the environment.
Yes.
The whole schooling environment. And they feel abandoned. And some can even escape if they find that little nyanambobo.
Yes.
You know what? Let me run. You know. So all of those things. So back to school is not a very easy season.
Yes.
And I have seen parents who have to let go of their children.
Akukho easy.
It's so traumatic for them as well.
Akukho easy. That's why I'm saying ukuthi nxa uqhela uhlala nomntana, that's why you're not supposed to do that. Akumelanga uqhela ukuhlalisa umntana apha because niyabonda.
No, it's fine when it has to happen, right? But again, when that separation time comes, that is where it becomes a problem.
It's a breaking point because abanye umama bayakhala.
Mina nje, when I was running early childhood development, I would have a parent who will bring a child to us and they will call us 15 times
a day
just to check. Number one, they don't know us, they don't trust us. And let me not talk about us. They don't know the practitioners in that center. And now they are worried about the child. Throughout the day, it's such a traumatic season and most people don't know.
Yeah, it is.
It is also financially draining.
Oh, financially.
Yeah, financially
draining. Imali phele nge-festive.
Siyenzeni imali nge-festive?
Imali nge-festive kaloku kuyatyiwa. Kuyaselwa kwenziwa yonke into and abantu abacinga ukuthi there's school uniform.
Yeah.
There's transport. Kaloku abanye abantwana baya-transport ukuya esikolweni.
Oh yeah.
There's transport and then abantwana funeka betyile.
Oda, can you please talk to those school transport people? There are so many. It's such a profession that nobody takes seriously.
Yeah.
And it is there. It has kept so many families going.
Injalo. Do you know what it's an industry on its own?
Yes, it is.
Because people are making living out of it.
Yeah, true.
Because if ever it takes mhlambe ithatha abantwana abayi-15
yeah,
and abantwana babhatala i-500 lo muntu uyakwazi ukuphila. It's a salary at the end of the day.
But do you know that they also have struggles when it comes to payments?
Njengokuba inguJanuary.
As it is January right now.
Abazali bathi sicela usithathele abantwana sokubhatala ngo
and the language we got in January when I was still active kwa early childhood development, parents were coming in their numbers. Pastor, please ngiyacela ukushiya umntana wami ngizonibhatala end of the month.
Yeah.
And how many other ECD centers are facing
that
today?
challenge? Yes.
But they don't do it when it comes to private schools.
Yeah.
Because private schools, payment up front or no space. And now they want their children in there and they will make it a point that they pay.
Yeah.
But when it comes to us, they speak that language.
Private school kaloku imali phambili umuntu emva.
Imali phambili umuntu emva.
Yeah.
And imali ingaka.
So that's why ndithi mina abantu ngoDecember abakwazi ubudget. Even if kuyenzeka nxa uthenga ezampahla zeChristmas ezininzi, faka neuniform.
Wow.
Uyayiqonda?
Wow.
Uniform yaziba ngoJanuary no neuniform ready.
Yes.
And then ubeke lo mali ukuqomba okay transport nokuthi umntana be right ngoJanuary. Because it's a problem into ukuthi fuso yatatazela ngoku. And abanye abantwana bangena late esikolweni.
Sure.
Because umzali ngoku uyahle enyuka kufuna imali ze-registration athi because izikolo zivula mhlambe nge-19 uzawuhlala umntana until i-25. Do you understand? So which is very wrong. Ngoku akusafani nakudala umntana nxa kungena esikoleni kuvulwa inantsika kuyaqhubeka kuyafunda.
Yes. Then the costs of going back to school. You know, some learners are taken to a boarding school. That's very expensive. I have seen it. Osfunfo. Do you remember Osfunfo?
Yes.
Osfunfo is now in Swaziland, working for Swazi MTN for quite some time now. When Sfunfo had to travel from Swaziland, uge wafunda Pretoria Silverton. There's a school lapha what is that school? Cornerstone. And nase Henley on Klip. There's another boarding school there, which is the AOG, Assemblies of God.
Yes.
Every back to school season, Sfunfo needed this so much grocery.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Remember now, this one is going to a boarding school.
Yeah.
But okay, what can we say? Let us go back to school. Again, let us talk to adults. It doesn't matter whether you are a high school dropout. Kukhona ama community learning centers.
Yes.
Kuma areas where too you can still go and finish up your high school.
Your high school,
especially your senior certificate, while it is still available, because times change.
Yeah.
Do you remember I once said that Mina, I was a high school dropout, but through these community colleges, I was able, in fact, I registered in January and wrote my exam in May, and I got my senior certificate.
Yeah.
Somebody ongazi ngisekhaya ngihambile ngingana matric. Today I've got umalus. I've got other qualifications. Angazi ukuthi uyayibona lento le. So let us prioritize education for all of us.
Asibuyeleni esikolweni.
Masibuyeleni esikolweni.
Masibuyeleni esikolweni.
Wow. Masibuyeleni esikolweni. Ngoba what I discovered is, yes, omunye ngathi there are so many people with qualifications, but there's no value for those qualifications.
Okay.
Or those qualifications do not add value.
Ndiyayiphikisa loo nto leyo.
Yeah.
It's nxa ufundayo ne awufundeli ubana, because the only mistake esiyenzayo eSouth Africa sifundela uba siyofuna umsebenzi.
Yeah.
Asifundeli ubana siza kwenza umsebenzi.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So into is better up ukuthi we've got qualifications and sihleli nazo, because asazi uba sizisebenzisa kanjani. Do you understand?
Do you know what is my theory to that? You are better off with a qualification than without.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us say it nje, loud. You are better off with a qualification than without. Now it's back to school. Kunabantu ama-cell phones wabo are ringing and going to voicemails. Ama-culprits, those runaway fathers. Can you please hello, runaway fathers. How are you there? How are you doing? How is the running?
Abasabaleki, abasathuka ngomama abantwana.
Yeah. And then they call it the baby mama drama.
Yes. Kulibele ukuthi umuntu ake esikoleni bekesela kaloku bethenga ngamagesi ngoDisemba. KuJanuary ngofuna umntana abuyele esikoleni akasafumaneki efonini.
Wow.
Akafumaneki tu ubalekile.
Do you have a message for the runaway fathers?
Runaway fathers ibhlungu kanjani into bana uthi ungutata.
Yeah.
Ungakwazi ukuprovide and umntana esiya esikoleni. Mina I have a right hand experience with when coming to that.
Okay, what's happened?
Okay, this is what happened. I was born in Cape Town. Ne? Utata wam uhlala I think 5 blocks away or 6 blocks away. But then ngayazi because mama mayifihla ngasensenza unsesemncinci.
All right.
But this guy had a taxi, right? And he was rich. He was okay. He was doing well.
Yeah, he was doing well for himself.
For himself.
So in other words, you as the offspring yakhe, you were supposed to enjoy those benefits.
Those benefits.
Yeah.
But uyazi mama mayisokola ngami ndodwa.
Yeah.
Wayisokola ngami and uyazi ngakuvula izikolo abantwana babekwa ngama parents.
Oh yes.
And then wena ubekwa ngumama akho wedwa uyazibuza bakutheni.
Oh, Odwa.
When coming rain season. Andimazi lo muntu ukuthi unomnye umntana okukwesikoleni kuyiso.
Is it?
When coming rain season, ne?
Yeah.
Uyodropa umntana wakhe pha kwesasikolo.
And then now ukhona.
And nam ndikhona.
And so when you were like the abandoned child.
The abandoned child.
Yeah.
So until the day lo mntana wakhe aza kum and siyaphansi sifana.
Okay.
Uthi athi uyandazi bani ngowakho wena mina like no one does. Athi nza kubonisa utata wakho. Then I went home. Mama kunomntana esikoleni sothi uzanibonisa utatam. Athi ungasondeli kulo muntu lo.
Yeah, I know. Mothers were trying to in fact mothers are protective. And your mom was trying to protect you.
Athi ungasondeli.
From hurts.
Yeah, athi ungasondeli because uzawuba ubhlungu. I didn't understand by then because I was still young. Until ndakhula, ekukhuleni kwami ndabona nyani ukuthi no. Apha ndiyaziheta if ever ngiyafuna ukusondela because I remember this at the time sengihlala phe Joburg.
Yeah.
So I'm running for a bus. So eCape Town kuna this thing abantu abaninzi eCape Town basebenzisa ama trains.
Train.
So that day ama trains awasebenzi.
Okay.
So mna ndiya etaxini ndifika etaxini kugcwele so kune rank side C. So side C ikhalicha yonke nxa ifikele side C then they can go to Cape Town, they can go to Bellville and everything. So nxa ndifika pha ndiyambona lo muntu lo ndi late. Ne? So uyazi why wanibulisa nje wathi molo njani waqitha. Ndiyamxela bethi andizame ngicela unzamele transport ndi late and gijimela for ibus. Khangayiwe yonke le nto leyo.
And so how do you feel about a relationship yakho no tatakho? Has it ever affected you?
No, because I accepted ukuthi we do not have any relationship.
Yeah.
And
it was never there.
It was never there.
Yeah.
And I do not even know ne fiber yakhe.
Yeah. You don't care.
And I do not care.
Usaphila?
Until to the point where yathi family line phonela ukuthi uswelekile ndathi enkosi nimngcwabe kahle.
You didn't even, I mean, even attend.
Because why should I attend? Because there was no bond. It's like umuntu o kusweleke umuntu ohlala kwesa strat.
No, kusweleke nje umuntu ongamaziyo.
Uyayiqonda?
Uyayiqonda?
Yeah.
Umuntu ongamaziyo odwa.
Yeah.
Ubhubhile.
So I was like no nkosi ningcwabe kahle betunana
Right, our shame. Mina, this is what my mom told me. Said, you know what, your father has been absent for all your life. And if your father dies, go attend the funeral. And don't take anything. And even if maybe your brothers or whoever might say, Tatana bike. Just say, whatever he could not give it to me alive, I cannot take it when he's dead. Those are the words that were given to me by my mother. And well, I searched for my father when I was 14 years. I found my father, but the bond did not develop. In so much that I even felt, I think I'm feeling like an outsider or something. So what is the problem with men in taking responsibilities and being present fathers? What is the problem, Odwa? You and I can never know because you don't have umntana, I don't have umntana, and your lifestyle. But I mean, you know that you can become a parent.
I can become a parent. Yeah.
You can become a parent if you want to.
I don't think I'm ready emotionally. Umdwam has been wanting umntana for a very long time. I think emotionally I am not ready. I think that's where in affected corner indaba ye katata wami.
Yeah, it has. Like
because,
subconsciously,
it
dealt with you.
Yes, because I don't think I'm ready to father a child.
Okay.
Yeah, because what I will give to that baby, because I do not have experience with it.
Do you ever think that the role of your absent father might have contributed to you being gay?
I'm not sure about that, but the thing is, I know that my mother contributed because I'm my mother's child. You understand? Ndenza yonke into akayenzayo. You understand what
you understand?
So I do not have a father figure ukuthi umuntu bathi iba ngutata ngoku, what would I do? Do you understand?
Do you know what does that tell me?
Yes.
The absent fatherhood in your life contributed to you being gay. And this is what must also be said. Most people might say, no. Me now, I was raised by both my parents, but I came out gay. So that is utter rubbish that you are speaking. But remember, it's different strokes for different folks.
Yes. Because now, mina I've never had a first-hand experience ukuthi umuntu ongitata ngivuka yovasa kanjani. So umamam, I copy umamam. Umamam unifundisa ukuchama bona umuntu ongitata uchama njani.
Odwa, there was a moment I was talking about my father and I said, you know what? I've never seen a naked man in my life.
Until you got a boyfriend.
Until I got a boyfriend. And then, I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I like shaving.
Yeah.
You know that I'm still battling to shave today. Shaving is my worst nightmare. Yeah. Because at first, I mean, I will go buy those shaving razors. And I will cut myself. The next minute, I've got razor bumps. Yeah. And nobody told me this is how you must shave and stuff. Because I grew up under the influence of a strong woman who is my mother.
Yeah.
I still believe I reason like my mom.
Yeah, you shout like your mom.
I shout like my mom. I react like my mom. Everything I am is my mother. But yet there was a man, right, who was there during my conception.
Yes.
And look, it drives me nuts and bananas, and there are so many children out there who do not have their father's love.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many. But I've spoken to Ubaba Wami UTH Baloyi, who is my spiritual father. God blessed me with spiritual fathers. Recently, I had Ubaba Enoch Ndlela, who also played a role of a father in my life. Then I have Ubaba UTH Baloyi. So, you know what? The fact that my father was not a part of my life, I regret that. Then he said to me, Mina, my father was part of my life, but I wish he was not there. so Odwa, you know, but he is as good as useless.
As useless.
Yeah. And so I'm still trying to find out why amadoda abalekela abantwana.
Bangumele baye esikoleni kungokuba balekile. Kumele, and the painful part is that angabalekela umntana wakhe indoda ne.
Yeah.
Afumane umuntu onomntana.
Yeah.
Angabaleki pha.
Ondlela mntana.
Ondlela mntana ongengowakhe.
Bububhanga.
Kodwa lo wakhe ubalekile. Kodwa akondli imani ngapha.
Okay, Mina, I say to ama ladies out there, take them to court, Wena. Do you know what? I regret that my mom never cared.
But you know
to
what
look
happened?
for my father and take my father to court for
Bayayeka
maintenance.
umsebenzi.
Garnish the salary. Go garnish that salary for that runaway father. Makabhadale akhulise umntana.
Bayawuyeka umsebenzi athi umuntu hayi ndigxothiwe
Emsebenzini.
emsebenzini. Inzima into yotata mfundisi.
What can you say to a child who is raised by a single parent?
Yo mthanda umamakho. Umamakho yinto yonke.
Yeah.
Because ulapho ukhoyo ngenxa kamamakho and umamakho makes sure. Uyazi akekho umuntu omenza sure njengomamakho ukuthi right.
Oh, yes.
Umamakho uzama ngandlela zonke ukuthi ube right. Don't ever take that for granted. And umama wanifundisa ubana lempahla onayo mntanami yivase ube clean.
Yeah.
Uyiayine.
Yeah.
Unxibe mhle, unxibe uhambe.
All right.
Athi umhle mntanami, there's no need yobana.
Yeah.
Sihambe siyofuna singene egaphu ematyaleni sifune yona impahla ezidurayo. Athi yabo lunayo.
Yeah.
Once wayivasa ya clean, wayiayina yangashwabani, wayinxiba. Athi umhlukufa. Ndaxelwa umama manje nestructure somzimba esihle. Wathi yabona kulo mzimba wakho mntanami.
Hlala lapha.
Hlala apho ayine unxibe ube uzawuba mhle mntanami uhambe.
How beautiful is that, Odwa? You know, Mina, I am like thinking, okay, akhona ama ladies athi okay, inja ihambile, so it's okay. Ngizozikhulisela umntanami.
Yes.
Ngoba sometimes you can take them to court and the next minute they kill you.
Yeah.
You understand? And now the heart of a man is deep.
That's why I we always advise mfundisi ngithi if ever you're a lady and you are making a child, be ready for that child. Okay. Emotionally, financially.
Yeah.
Because
and all otherwise because if ever lendo diyahamba. Yeah.
Uzawukwazi ukuzikhulisela lo mntana.
Bakhona abanye abalaki abathola amadoda athanda abantwana babo. Let's say shout out to those.
Yo,
fathers.
shout out to those fathers.
Hello, dads. Hello. You know, running an ECD, I have seen hands-on fathers.
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
God.
And especially that is very beautiful.
No, even boys.
Even boys.
Even boys, because boys also need to learn from their dads,
yes,
you know?
yes.
So we say shout out to those men who are there for their kids, to those men who will go to the moon and back
For their
fighting to be present in the lives of their children. Then now let us talk to these ladies who are depriving amadoda afuna ukuba
nabantwana
babo masithethe nabo lapho. Number one, umntana is not a meal ticket.
Yeah.
Umntana is not a meal ticket.
No.
The fact that unomntana nomuntu doesn't mean now you've got a profession.
Uzawutya ngaye.
Wena sozophila ngaleyo relationship and make unreasonable demands.
Yeah.
You know, ngoba akhona lawo ma ladies anjalo siyawazi. Abanye they don't mind ukuthola umntana la, thola umntana le, athola umntana le, azathatha umntana wakomnye umzi. Ayompha komnye umzi just because kunezambane.
Kunezambane, yes.
Odwa.
Yes.
Odwa, injalo nje. Bayayenza ama lady ayayenza.
Ithikithi labo lokutya.
Can we talk to those men who are in that situation? Take them to court.
Yeah. Get your child.
Yeah. Take them to court. You've got the right of custody to your child. Your child, you've got 50% rights and the mother has 50% rights. And kukhona ama lady angazi ukuthi if unomntana nendoda and umntana uhlala nendoda, you are liable for maintenance as well.
Yeah.
Because maintenance ayibuyi kutata kuphela. Maintenance should come from both parents. And that is it. Both parents must contribute to maintenance. And we're talking about Odwa, back to school, ne?
Yes.
Abanye back to school yabo heavy because it's tertiary.
Yeah, yeah.
And tertiary, I mean, do you remember there was
Enrollment.
once a story ukuthi kwaba ne stampede on one of the universities here. Some people do not apply on time.
Late applications and enrollment.
Late applications then become a problem. Bese obviously today sekune NSFAS. Kwenzakalani ngendaba ye NSFAS?
INSFAS ayingathi ayikhuphi imali umfundisi.
Hayi odwa abantu baphila ngisho ngeNSFAS abanye
sengisho ngoJanuary bayasurvive bona the whole year and ibanika kakuhle imali but ngoJanuary engathi kune problem ema funds. Or maybe late applications as we are saying.
Okay.
Yes, because abantu ba apply late.
Yes.
So ufumana ukuthi le period kaJanuary iba stress abantwana abaninzi.
Masike sibuyele kulento le ya baba uJacob Zuma. There was a time wenza i-announcement to the nation wathi as of today nakunjani higher education or tertiary is now free for everybody. What you are if we parents yakho end up between this and that,
yes, yeah.
Then you will have access for free. What is happening? Is that thing really working or it died?
It died.
We just need to make a research.
Yeah.
And I think there could be some organizations that can take the government to court. Because that was a promise to the nation.
There was a promise because now remember there was this thing, your fees must fall again.
Yes.
It didn't go anywhere.
No, in fact, the fees must fall ended up being nasty. And I thought at some time that now it was hijacked. I believe there was a third force.
Okay.
It might have been a good initiative
when it started.
But then eventually it got out of control and out of hand. That is when I felt, I don't think it is now the fees must fall. There must be at the end.
Yeah.
And there was something they called the missing middle. Remember they said, kunalaba abanga qualify.
Yes.
Kunalaba abaqualifyayo. Kunalaba abanga qualify. Kunalaba who are in the middle. They neither qualify and neither do not qualify. So I mean I remember even Ebo Dlamini when he started that stuff, he raised over $1 million to fund those learners.
The middle class.
I mean the missing middle. They called it the missing middle, you know. And we did invite Mcebo,
yes.
And then Mcebo was Drebula.
Mr. Mcebo.
Magahlale anjalo, because we don't want to force anybody to come to our show.
Yeah.
And then maybe he was committed. We cannot judge. We don't know. But he should have had the decency to say, guys, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3. Instead, we spoke to him and he said, guys, I'm coming the next day. Thank you for reminding me. And here comes the day of the shoot. Mcebo did not come.
Yeah.
And on that day, man, we were covered. We were covered. We shot about 5 episodes.
Yeah.
But we will still love to have him whenever he is available.
When he's available.
Because we believe that he is a voice.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. What you call a voice. And that's it. So siqedile ke Odwa abo mama nabo mababhadale
i-maintenance. Yes.
Ngicela ukusho please. Asike sikhulume ngendaba yeSassa. Abo mama abaningi abahlali nabantwana bathi
ikhadi likubo. Okay, asiyeke abo baba ke uthola ukuthi abantwana bahlala nogogo.
Yeah.
Kodwa mama ikhadi leSassa lila.
Yeah, lihlala la
liku-breast.
You know, and then imali yeSassa mayingena uyayi-enjoya. We all know those things. In fact, mina I said, you know ukuthi bakhona abantu aba-ena i-grant yeSassa. But they afford a living.
Yeah.
Why don't they take that grant and save it? It can mount to something at the end of the day.
Without nje ayifake for umntana ukuthi mayigqiba isikolo abe na something.
Yes, ayifake for umntana ukuthi you know,
Mina I've
later
seen
on in life.
Mina I've seen abantwana uthola ukuthi umntana mazithi date grant uthola ukuthi ke 14 15 uphethe icard yo withdraw uthenga impahla uthenga ntoni ndithi umzali mara why esenza so ngale mali
grant.
Yeah.
You know, somebody told me something about imali le grant. I didn't know that. Uthi government yathi, you know what? Okay, let us support our parents anga afford. Siwanikeze 33%. So government is giving you that 33%. Then utata womntwana must add 33%. No mama womntwana must also add 33%. So abantu bafila kwangathi no, we are entitled to this. And mina ngine worry yokuthi eSouth Africa we are becoming too dependent welfare.
Yes.
And manje masiba too dependent welfare. What will happen when the government fiscus just collapse and the government is no longer able to pay?
I think a cut.
Yeah, a government cut, or else the government we can only pay for 2 kids. When you've got more than 2 kids, then udila nabo laba banye thina sithi only 2. Or a government asena mali, we can only give you 1. Then the next minute the country will be in flames.
Because khona abanye abantu abenza abantwana because of bathembe yona le Sassa.
Bathembe yona le Sassa.
And abotitsha lesikoleni bahlale besitsho athi umuntu kutheni umntana engenancwadi grant, kutheni umntana engenazihlangu uya granta lo mntana,
engenakutya,
kutheni umntana engenakutya uya granta lo mntana.
Wow.
So the challenges ezifaced ngamatitshala kwi back to school they big because bona bafuna uqala ngesyllabus.
Wow.
Umntana akaphethanga incwadi okanye umntana incwadi azikhavarishwanga uphiwe incwadi esikoleni kwi government school but nxa ifika endlini azikhavarishwanga nje kuninzi.
So like in closing, let's talk about gay family members who do not have kids but are taking care of abantwana bama family members, because this thing is happening. And ama-gay mawathuka kuthiwa le nto enganamntana
Kodwa uyasupport.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
I think that's it for today, and thank you for watching the Benster Show. Please do visit our YouTube page, follow, subscribe, and share, even comment and like. See you next.